trophies up for grabs.
Yeah. And of course, Rix is never going to recognize the champion of this event until he gets beat. You know, it's that Shao Kahn mentality. All right, both players look like they're ready to go.
Joshimitsu, I wonder if he's going to live.
Are you afraid of any characters in the tournament?
Yeah, definitely, most definitely. I'm afraid of all the new characters.
New characters, yeah.
New characters.
It's just a sense of familiarity,
yes,
right?
Yes, because the one thing that I've always been able to rely on is the fact that, you know, my abilities. I'm confident that I could go in there and outplay my opponents. But in this game, you know, since it's still new, it's unreleased, there's a bit of an X factor to it all. Try to just be solid and play your style, but it's hard to focus when you're not really sure what's going on in certain situations.
Yeah, it's always going to be tough.
Yeah, the comfort feeling that you have is just thrown out the window.
Okay, so Joshimitsu using Hwarang. I think Hwarang pretty much more of the same in this game, but aside from that, he does way more damage.
He's got a couple new tools. The 4-4-4, they changed it, and I've noticed that a lot of the higher level Hwarang players really rely on that to get in close because it covers a lot of range, it's mid, and it's got a high priority.
One of your fellow Atlanta players, Sweet Kicks, probably one of the top Hwarangs in the U.S.
He made a huge splash in Tag 2, capping it off with a great victory this year at final round. So looking forward to see what he does on the Tekken 7 circuit.
I know he's been thinking about it. He's been talking about going to some of the events.
Yeah, for sure.
He definitely has a chance to be able to qualify, if not just win a bunch of these events.
There's just too many spots up for grabs, and they're scattered all across the United States. So I don't see why every player wouldn't, take advantage of the opportunity to go out there and play some Tekken 7.
Yeah, and if you guys are familiar with the Tekken Tour, so the Tekken Tour is part of the King of Iron Fist Tournament 2016. We're going to have a North American Finals later this year, where there are going to be a total of 20 spots up for grabs. And so far, amongst those 20, we already have 4 qualifiers. We had 5, but someone relinquished their spot. Mr. Anakin trying to see.
Thanks for reminding me again.
Good luck, man.
Yeah, I'm going to do my best, absolutely. This is a really good tournament to be a part of, and I'm glad that I did make that choice to relinquish my spot. It's a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun, and it's only like day 3.
Yeah, and it was really, really fun yesterday just seeing everybody. I mean, the auction tournament, obviously not the conditions we're used to as far as tournament rules go, but it was exciting.
Still a great time.
It was nice to have all the players here. Yep. It just sucks that it was only limited to 16 people, but I think any more would have been too scary for me.
We were discussing how, like, if the format were to expand a little bit, like include maybe standard rules, I think a lot more players would be willing to bet a lot more money. We'd have much more interest.
You know, I think that could, this auction format could probably be a staple for some of our future events. Yeah. I mean, obviously all the players enjoyed it and provided for great entertainment online as well. I saw the amount of viewers spiked quite heavily during that portion.
Well, right now we've got a really good match. Joshimitsu and MrMister seem like KO.
Wow, that was clean.
Yeah.
So Leo, I think Leo is actually pretty good in this game. Obviously, still pretty much a mix-up character, but some added tools, the wall rising 4, 1+2, complements Leo's game very nicely.
One thing I've noticed about Leo is that she has a lot of power. She's always been known as one of the higher damage characters in the game. Female characters, at least. In this game, she maintains that power that she has.
One of the things you have to notice too is a lot of these characters are really going to have their own shine where we didn't really see it in the past. Because it's been so long since we've seen Lars by themselves or Leo by themselves.
All these characters, it's going to be very, very interesting.
It's cool. It's cool too because if you think about it, in Tag 2, Leo and Lars were probably considered the best, just like whatever partners in the game. All-around partners in the game. But in this game, as a standalone character, they're probably not even close to the top tier anymore.
Maybe not. That's why you see like Lars had that huge drop-off. All the Lars players are trying to find like the next best thing to go to since their character.
Yeah, and they found Shaheen.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say Shaheen. Shaheen is one of them, but obviously a lot of characters have a lot of good stuff.
Yes.
You know what I noticed from a lot of the new characters, Claudio, Shaheen, maybe even Josie, is they really have a hard hop kick to punish.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird to punish it. I don't want to say hard because it's still -13 or whatever, but punishing isn't as consistent as it is for other hop kicks.
Yeah, new characters.
You have to be on point.
New characters seem to always be like above average whenever they release Tekken because they make the new characters with the new Tekken 7 engine and the changes in mind already. So they're building it from scratch and they're able to make a character excel in some of the new areas.
Yeah, and not just that, they want to make them fun.
Yeah.
And they want new players to actually enjoy them. And for the most part, we haven't really seen that many of the new characters. I think we've seen Katarina. Obviously, you're messing around with the new characters, but I don't know of any other characters. We have not seen Lucky Chloe yet today.
We got some really good Lucky Chloes here. Tekken 7 was doing beta tests for a couple months, so we got Raricon here. He's been running around.
Oh, he's playing today, right?
Yeah, he's going to be playing today.
Round 2.
Should be good.
Thinking later in the day or something like that. Back to the match. Joshimitsu trying to fight for his life. Oh man, that's a really good move too. That armor.
Yeah.
Goes through a lot of moves and the big payoff. Man. Does so much damage. If you're by the wall, it's gonna splat. Joshimitsu.
All right, and that's the change of direction throw where she goes the other way.
Yeah, when your back's to the wall, like she'll switch sides and wall splat you actually.
Yeah, I wonder if that's as scary as it was in Tekken 6. I haven't really seen anyone land
scary.
that. Oh, I guess not because there's no bound.
You know, Leo's gonna get a lot of damage no matter what I feel. So
Yeah.
all right. We'll see if we're gonna see some Rage Art action. I think Warong could definitely bait it out.
Warong's Rage Art is so hard to land.
Right?
It comes from Flamingo. It's completely safe though.
Completely safe.
But really hard to pull off. Obviously easy in combos, but usually you see him in Flamingo. I guess you could bait it out because he's vulnerable in Flamingo, right?
Nice
But most players won't even mess with it.
MrMister right now on match point. Keeping the Leo pressure up, I've noticed, been using stance transitions, going in and out.
Oh, nice. Wall rising 3 into the follow-up.
It's a good way to throw your opponents off.
I mean, Joshimitsu still has a chance here. He's working on this round.
Looks like this is going to go to final round. MrMister needs quite a bit. A Rage Art maybe come back and then
Oh, hit him with the Parabellum kicks. 2 in a row. That's a really fast move. That's 10 frame. It's probably his fastest move out of right foot forward in Flamingo. Nice.
Looks like MrMister definitely does want to be the one to be in his opponent's face. Wants to get things going and not really have to worry about what his opponent's going to do.
Yeah, and Warong really his damage stacks up over time. If you're not guessing right like that.
The combo drop though. Could have taken it to the wall and done a lot more damage than that. I think he missed out on 50% of his total damage.
Oh wow, those down forward ones.
Those pogs, man. Okay, down forward too.
Oh, he dropped
that
it.
Combo was so critical. It was not going to kill anyways.
And the persistence there with the down forward ones.
Yes, very costly.
Able to take it. Captain America.
We got some good poking game by MrMister there, demonstrating some of Leo's, pokes.